I hired her in the beginning.
That's it.
Long
A
ago.
test from the very beginning.
I had hired a horse if I could ride a gallop on the beach, and she answered the ad, along with about 10,000 other women. And she was the first one to walk through the door. So of course I made all the appropriate moves, and she says, "I'm here to ride the horse, thank you."
I remember that well.
And that was the end of that.
Can't wait to hear the full scoop in a little while.
Yeah, you're gonna try to get snapped. Slow down.
That's really pretty cool here.
Sorry?
And you can stand on that rock, see? So it's 11 meters. So 11 meters. Renee, come forward. Well, this is my great riding friend, Renee Legrand, and she's a hell of a rider. She's been riding with me forever. And I showed her a few things, but she showed me quite a few more things. So we've had a very good time. And now she's grown into this beautiful woman. She used to be this little girl when I met her. And down at Sea Drift Cove, our old house down there. And she came to, she auditioned for a role I had as a, I don't know what I was looking for. Yes, I was looking for models or something. Actually, I was probably
Horse
looking
trainer.
for horse trainer. And she says, yeah.
But they had to look like one.
But they had to look really cute. That was it. Renee comes through the door, and my mind said, yeah, she's got the job. She's got the job. Well, do you ride a horse? I said. And she said, yeah. So I put her on a horse, and we
He
went
had to
down.
test me.
We went down a gallop on Zuma Beach, and we went flat gallop on the beach. Flat gallop. Came back, and I said, well, I'm impressed. You're still on the horse. This is pretty good.
What he's forgetting to tell you is he had me ride a horse into the ocean. He said, oh, let's go riding on the beach and run in the water. I'm like, sounds great. So we went, and I'm getting there, and he's ahead of me, and the horse is balking a little when we get to the ocean. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to blow my interview here. So I spin her around and back her in, and I get her swimming in that ocean. He's going, huh. So when we were walking back, I go, so I get the job, and he goes, the second you got that horse in the ocean, you got the job. I've been trying to get that horse in the ocean for months, or weeks, I should say.
But it was a really great period of my life. I just recently got divorced, and I was making quite a lot of money, and I was a well-known columnist and had a TV show, and I was just living the grand life, so to speak. And I had all these girlfriends, but it got pretty confusing. And so I said to Renee, after I tried to influence Renee and get her to be my girlfriend for at least a weekend, and that didn't work at all. I said, well, I could do. I tell you what, I said, I got these girlfriends, and I'm getting them all mixed up all the time. I said, why don't you take charge of it and organize it? Had 13 girlfriends, and she had the names in shoeboxes.
Well, the girls would leave like lipstick here, or a brush, or a sweater, or something, always something. So they could call them back and say, hey, I need this. So, we need to see each other again, right? So I wrote down and like notes to where everything was placed. And then I had names of each girl and these shoe boxes. And I'd put them in my closet. And every time he'd say, okay, I'm going out with this girl's coming over. I'm like, okay. And I'd take my notes and I'd put the thing right back where they put it so he wouldn't think anybody else was there. It was pretty clever.
Okay.
But I had to keep score for Colin so things wouldn't get messed up.
You did a great job.
Oh, well, thank you.
I didn't get into too much trouble.
Right. Until the one lady that changed everything.
Oh, yeah.
Linda Fox.
Linda Fox. one of the 13 was a cute blonde named Linda Fox,
Yeah,
and
she was amazing.
yeah, and Renee said to me one day, she says, "Well, I don't know, you seem to be going out to see Linda all the time. What about these other girls? And, they're getting a bit left out of this." And I says, "Oh, I don't know what I can do about that. Yeah, I'll have to cut it down a little bit."
Yeah. Well, what happened and how I think Linda won his heart, Colin would tell me, she'd invite him over for a French dinner. And she'd dress up in this little French outfit, and she'd have a little French wig, and she'd have all the French food, and she'd have the French accent. So then she would be French one night, remember?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then she did Italian with another color, like a red hair instead, and different accents. And yeah, she deserved to win the prize.
But that turned out to be a really great thing for me, because Linda and I built something wonderful together. We started the saddle company, and she thought she was going to be on television or something. And I said, "No, I'm getting into saddles." And she says, "Saddles? Saddles? I thought we were doing Hollywood." I said, "Oh, that's old news. They're doing saddles."
And this is after it takes the Academy Award. She gets this amazing dress and saddles.
She says, "That mean we won't go to the Academy Awards anymore?" And I said, "Well, I don't know about that. Maybe I'll be going to pick up an award."
There you
about
go.
That? But you were wonderful, Renee.
Thank you. So were you.
You really
Never a dull moment.
You really made my life and made it all enjoyable. It was really fantastic. And the fact that you were into horses like crazy, and like galloping on the beach. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Was there ever any overlap?
Sorry?
No.
Was there any overlap with the girls?
No, I did my job pretty well. They'd get phone calls on the nights that, someone else was there, but no. You were lucky.
I'd say you got to talk with Renee. And meanwhile, I'm trying to romance Renee, and it's getting nowhere.
Yeah.
She said, "You are way too busy."
That's so much cooler.
So it was really, really great time. I think at that time was just incredible, because I had endless money. The studios were giving me all this money.
Flying them all over the place.
Yeah, so I could meet someone lovely in Beverly Hills at a cocktail party and say, "Have you ever been to Paris?" And they said, "Paris, France?" I said, "Yeah." "No." I said, "You got a passport?" Well, they'd say yes or no. I said, "Well, get a passport, I'll take you to Paris, France. Just get a passport, we're off." Okay?
Exactly.
And,
Exactly.
so
He'd be out filming a Bond movie, or they interviewing on a Bond film or something. One of those many films that you did interviews on.
yeah, and it was wonderful, because the studios were very happy to have wanted me on the set, because I had a syndication going of 130 publications in 30 countries, and it was really, really just great.
Kept me on my toes. I was always doing something.
Yeah.
working.
And I'd be flying around the world, and Renee would be running my place down there.
The Empire and the horses and his son.
Yeah, and my son. Not to mention a few stars to come in, like Nick Nolte, Gary Busey.
Good old boys.
Good old boys. And, there were some wild parties there.
Yes.
And Steve McQueen was around then too. And he came to my house several times when he would get drunk at Point Doom, and he didn't want to go home drunk, so he'd stay at my place. He lived up at the end of Zuma. I was on Zuma, and so he just want to stay there the night in case Ellie comes by. If Ellie comes by, I haven't been drinking, right? I know.
We always had to cover. It was quite fun. The trying to think of a story that was really funny, but many of them.
Yeah, My jacuzzi was like Grand Central Station.
This is true.
Oh man, jacuzzi. Running babes in and out of that. It was very good. And
I used to get a few jobs from different people. For instance, I don't know, Cecile Ward was one that she needed to learn how to ride for Rustler's Rhapsody, film she did years ago. And Colin arranged for me to give her riding lessons, which is awesome. She was great. It was fun. Pia Zador, all those people back then.
yeah, Pia learned to ride.
Yeah.
You taught Pia Zador how to ride. But there was a lot of people coming and going in those days.
Yeah. Anytime I could teach someone to ride, I'd be on that horse, take him out. But he'd do a lot of his interviews on the horses, and they loved it.
Yeah, just like we're doing now.
Yeah, exactly. That's how
Renee,
you kind of got into saddles too.
Yeah.
A lot of the celebrities wanted the saddle once
because
they rode in it.
I'd put them in an Australian saddle,
Yeah.
and they'd say, "No, I love this saddle. I rode a Western saddle and I didn't like that. I love this saddle." I said, "Yeah, I'll get you one." So I'd start buying saddles for celebrities, and he says, "Well, wait a minute, I should turn this into a business." So I did.
Yeah. Bo Derek was a big saddle lover.
Yeah, she was great.
She had some great horses too.
Yeah,
So we got Kelly from Susan George.
yeah, that's right, we did.
Yeah. I love Kelly. She was a great horse.
Yeah,
It was 30 years.
yeah. But you did a good job with those horses.
Thank
And
you.
I was, I'll stay on a horse, and there are people who say I've steeplechased and done all that stuff, so I tend to stay on a horse, but I'm not a horse husband, so to speak.
Right.
And Renee is. She's the horse husband. She'd look after him and say, no, you can't ride that horse until 3 days later.
Yeah.
Then you can ride the horse.
Had to keep them separated and on top of everything. The horses had to be in perfect care.
Yeah, well, they were.
They got brushed a lot.
Yeah. Gary Busey used to come there a lot.
Oh yeah.
Nick Moldy.
Yep. All the guys. Many different celebrities. And then we had Special Friends and Animals.
Yeah, we did
It
it.
was a great show.
Yeah, Renee and I did a show together where we'd. It would still be a good valid show to do.
It would be. We should restart that one.
Yeah,
actually.
and we'd get celebrities with their pets, whatever their pets were.
Yeah, whatever they
Either
had.
Dog, cats, canaries,
Bow or
whatever.
horses. Or horses.
Yeah, and we'd do very good interviews with them about their pets, and it was easy for them easy to get them to reveal stuff if they're patting their dog, they're patting their horse,
Yeah, you get the real life.
and
the
they
real
get
person.
really relaxed, and
Yeah.
then you can slip in the big question. Well, did you really do it with him?
Oh my gosh, Colin. No. Oh no. You're terrible.
Yes, I admit
We know that.
it. Yeah.
It was fun. I guess Bruce Jenner, well, now he's Caitlyn Jenner?
Yes.
Yeah. He was the host. of that
Yeah.
show.
He was the host of our show.
Yeah.
Special Friends it was called.
Yeah.
And we just zero in on the stars and their animals. And
Yep.
what
Well, you and him were hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he became a woman,
Ursula
didn't he?
Andress. Yeah, he did. I remember seeing him, I don't know, at some local restaurant here in Malibu, and I didn't recognize him at first. I took a second look, and I'm like, oh, hi, Bruce. And this is before he became a woman, but he had changed. You know, I hadn't seen him in some years, and he had changed, and now he enjoyed the Kardashians, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was wild times.
He can be himself now, which is nice.
Yeah. But it'd be Monday, and I'd get a call, and Warner Brothers would say, "Well, we've got a movie shooting in London. Can you get there on Wednesday or Thursday?" I say, "Yeah, fine."
Yeah.
So then I'd call up Universal and say, "You guys got any movies going on in Paris or Europe?" They say, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, we've got something in Budapest." So good. All right. Well, I'll cover it for you. You really will? Yeah. Send me a ticket. So they'd send me a ticket, and I'd get about 5 or 6 of these studios, all sending me tickets, and then I'd use one of them, do a sweep through Europe, do all the interviews I had to do, and cash in all the tickets. I made a small fortune. Back
And
then.
had a great time.
Good God.
And I kept the fort down.
Yeah.
Thanks for the massage, darling.
And here we are. How many years ago was that now? 30?
40.
40.
Did I just age myself?
So 40 years later,
Yeah.
Renee and I just went riding through the hills here. And it's like old days.
Wow.
Yes, exactly.
You guys look great.
Thanks.
Sound great.
It's been, what, 5 years, I think, since I've ridden with you, at least?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So now that I'm back riding, I'm going to be here.
Oh, good. Just like old times.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
Back to fun time.
which I look forward to.
Yay.
You know, for me, riding the horse is the meaning of life.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Although when my mortgage is overdue, the bank doesn't seem to think it's not too impressed with my meaning of life on that case.
Yeah, then you just sell some more stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But what's amazing, he's built every trail, every brick path, he's like done amazing things. All the fountains, all the things here himself. He likes doing that stuff.
Yeah.
He's so good at it.
Well, you know, an orangutan could get good at doing this if they did it as much as I do. But it's a great world we live in, you know, it's a great place. And having horses like this is such a privilege.
Yes.
And I'm amazed that, you know, you haven't ridden for, how many years since you've been here?
5.
5 years.
Yeah.
And today you rode like you just got off the horse yesterday.
Oh, thank you. I guess once you've been around it a while, you don't forget it.
You keep doing it, don't you?
They're good babies. Scratchy
Yeah,
ears.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what are you working on now, Renee?
Oh, lots of things.
Yeah, you had
Done a lot since I've worked with you.
Yeah.
Lately, I think I'm going to get involved in travel shows,
Mhm.
and where we go back. I've recently been doing a lot of paddleboarding trips,
Mhm.
going into little tiny villages,
Mhm.
and bringing like the Lions Club will donate glasses, and we're going to the village and fitting children in the school with glasses,
Wow.
and giving them reading glasses. And I'll tell you, Colin, when a little girl, I have her read this little thing, and after she puts the glasses on, and I said, "Can you read this?" And she goes, "I can read this." She goes, "I can study." I'm like, nothing melts your heart more than that. It's just like an amazing feeling to give back like that, and be able to do that for a village that would normally not be able to do that, and for children that wouldn't be able to study as well.
It's a marvelous thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful. So those are the kind of tours I'd like to take people on,
Mhm.
and film them, and so we'll see on that. It'll be fun. I'm not sure if I'll go back in the film business. I mean, maybe this way, kind of, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I think now's the time to. There's so many different markets now. It's not like you've got to have a show that you've got to sell a network or something. That doesn't exist. It still exists, but that's not the way people do it. You can just do a podcast like I'm doing,
Exactly.
and it gets amazing views, amazing. It's enjoyable if you like communicating with people, and
Absolutely.
which you do, and you're good at it.
Maybe I'll have to borrow you. But yes, no, it's true. It makes it so much easier than it used to be with the big film cameras in the old days and the big video cameras. Yeah.
Well, he's here with that iPhone.
Yeah.
That has replaced 6 people.
It has.
I remember I used to do those shows, and we had a cameraman, we had a director, we had a light man, we had a sound man, and we had transport.
Yeah.
So, and we had a grip.
Mm.
Right there's 8 people, and it's a little tiny interview show.
And you, the producer and the host. And
Yeah, and the end result,
Yep.
technically, wouldn't be better than this.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Nowadays, technology is amazing.
Yeah.
You can edit everything at home and just, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
I think it allows everybody to be a director, producer, star. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can be whatever you want to be now.
Exactly.
The technology doesn't hold you back.
Very true. There's so much to do out there. Well, maybe we should think about doing Special Friends again.
Yeah, I think it's a good show.
Yeah, it would.
Because that's it's a safe place for people to be talking about their animals.
Yeah.
And then you can get them talking about themselves too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That you're already in their sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And a very special place.
Yes.
With their animals.
With their animals.
Yeah, we're going to do that again.
Yeah, we should.
Let's do it again.
Get that together.
We call it Special Friends before, but I don't like that. Let's think of another
We'll
name.
have another.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Great.
My furry friends. But that means there's no birds, is it?
Mm.
So we have to call it something else.
Yeah, we'll find a good name.
But we should do that again.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Brainstorm. I mean, I love to get people doing what they love to do, you know?
Yeah.
You know, being with their animals and home and doing the things they like to do and tell us what they like to do, not just their regular acting stuff. It's, you know, you can see how great they are, but it's nice to see what they really like.
And I think when people get around their animals, there's something happens.
Mm.
Like right now, we're very relaxed
Mm-hmm.
because we're sitting on a horse.
Yeah.
And it's you know, you get that tremendous electricity that comes up from the horse, the spirit of the
exactly.
horse.
I'm gonna sit up straight in case she decides to shake again.
Yeah. She's got the shakies.
Yeah, shake me right off if I don't sit up in my saddle like I'm supposed to.
Yeah. But yeah, these are Australian saddles. This is how I made my fortune, selling these saddles. There's one there for Renee's in it. And they're pretty hard to fall out of.
Yeah.
Which is one of the big advantages of Australian saddles.
This is true.
And you
just have support going this way and going that way. Like if you go down a steep hill, going up a big hill.
Yeah, the horses like them because they're lighter than Western saddles, they're shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just a big English saddle, really.
More comfortable.
Yeah, more comfortable than English saddles. English saddles are wonderful. I've ridden them for years and I steeplechased in them and did cross-country racing in them. That's what you need for jumps.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna jump, you need an English saddle. But for trail riding, this is the way to go.
Much more comfortable than a Western saddle.
Drop off hills and you can sit in it all day long.
Yeah.
You see people riding Western saddles, the first thing they do is get off it.
Yeah.
Whereas you and I are sitting there, you're not even thinking of getting off.
No, it's all good. Need lighting? Oh, higher.
I think you guys are going to inspire more people to go more rough riding. Out in the bush out there.
Out in the outback.
The outback, yeah.
The outback of Malibu.
The outback of Malibu, baby.
Saddle.
There it is there. Just swing around there. We were down behind those hills today.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really steep hills.
It was a good ride.
And,
oh, good.
And this morning with my friend Ed Wagner, we ride that hill there. We go over there and down in that valley. Which is pretty. It's a good workout for man and beast, really.
Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely. And I'll probably be a little sore tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. I need to work these muscles that aren't normally worked.
That's the thing about riding a horse, isn't it? You notice that if I haven't ridden a horse for 2 weeks, I've traveled or something, and I come back, I get on the horse. The next day, man, I can hardly walk.
Yeah.
What the hell is this going on?
It is. and I work out, so it's it's
Yeah.
still just a whole nother workout, whole different muscle
Well,
areas that you use.
it was a great joy seeing you ride today.
Well, thank you.
Seeing how you just went straight up like we
The old times,
like
the old
times,
days.
like we did 30 years ago, 40
Yeah.
years ago. Just like new.
Yeah, it was great. I love it.
And
It's
you
fabulous.
still look young and beautiful.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thanks, Paul.
Okay, guys. I'm Colin Dangard, and thanks for being on the Colin Dangard Show. A rattle off coming down soon. Thank you.
My
Renee
pleasure.
Legrand.
My pleasure.
Okay, see you guys.
Bye.